From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2024 NFL season, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Houston Texans. From Houston. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Simpson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Watson. Now he's loose at the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Simpson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now Watson, he's going to move him around. To throw on 2nd is Watson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Watson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try the left side. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You've got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Daxton Hill there to make the stop on defense.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Now 2nd and 5.
Field black. Blue striker. Ready.
The Lance going to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Lance. Firing quickly, but it's...
They'll make a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A couple of 1st downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
97. Ready?
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Red, yellow. Hey,
Moore, the man in motion.
Red, cycle. Hut.
Lance looks to throw again. This is Lazard with a catch out left. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got 3rd and 4. Moore, the motion man.
Green jack. Light blue.
Now Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. We're scoreless after one. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, Frank.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Short pass caught by Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on, set. Strike it, strike it. Hut, hut.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Let's go, go.
So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on 3rd downs, and now they face a 3rd and inches.
Hut.
And Lance now to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Watch out now, 50 Fury.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third and 3. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. That is caught.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Watson. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Into space at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. To the left side and taken in by Chosen. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Now 2nd and 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Second down and 3. To throw is Watson. Short throw to Smith. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr., 33 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Shot, 17.
Lance looking to throw it. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly.
Hey, green. Green.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man here, the tight end Henry. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Lance.
Flushed out right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that went quite well.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with nice bounce.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he won't quite make it to the 25. All that remains. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the... It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Go! White!
To throw, it's Lance. Going deep for Diggs. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. The tight end Henry here in motion.
22 needle. Black ultra. Steel. Black. Set.
Lance and company going on 4th down. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And this is incomplete. Oh, looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
On first down, it's Simpson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Tanner Muse there defensively.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Second and 5. Give left side here for Nwangu.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Now Watson going to sneak it, and he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, usually you'd think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on 3rd. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Back to throw, Watson. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Here's Watson. And this one complete to Smith. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
And this one is right through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. Here's Lance to throw it. And that one to the right side and incomplete. He has still not connected on a single pass in this second half.
And right now they're going through all the different reasons, the whys, the wherefores. Bottom line, got to find some completions in there and get their offense moving.
Ready?
Play action. Now it's Lance. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now they're in the hurry up. On first down, Lance. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Ready.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. There's the former Viking, Stephon Diggs. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
As a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here. Watson just beating the play clock. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Handoff right side to Wangu. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Vikings on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Watson. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll run on first down. Simpson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6.
17. Texans 6. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Yellow, go. Ready?
Now Lance throwing on second down. Open man, the tight end Henry. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Yellow, zoom.
Lance now on first down. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Allen Lazard, 56 yards. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Simpson. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Simpson. And they can't bring him down. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Vikings use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Roberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Got it?
Here's 1st and 10.
Put some points on the scoreboard.
Black Ultra. Steel Black. Go red. Blue Striker.
The Lance going to throw. That's complete right side to Lazard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Ready.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Blue. Blaster, 6. Set.
Throwing now is Lance. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Blue Black.
Here's Lance. That's caught by Diggs. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now Lance. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Trey Lance, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have got it back to within a score.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete through the middle of the field. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Point after here coming up. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Green Jack. Slide blue. Hey, Green. Ready?
Lance looking to throw. He's got Henry able to get out across the 40-yard line. So a spectacular play to begin this drive.
Ready.
Lance back to throw.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Let's go now. Eat old blue. Ready.
One final try now for Lance. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Vikings, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.